Significant uncertainty for thousands of Nebraskans. Governor Pete Ricketts says he's anxious over the sale of the family business and its impact on Omaha.
Charles Schwab confirms it will acquire TD Ameritrade. Our big story team coverage begins with KETV Newswatch 7's Chin Doan on the local impact and reaction.
Those looking for answers are finding them hard to come by this evening. Both companies say it's too early for specifics, but TD Ameritrade and Charles Schwab did say people should expect job reductions. David Brown, president of the Greater Omaha Chamber of Commerce, tells me his organization is ready to work with the city and state to address any workforce challenges that might occur. He hopes the chamber can connect those without jobs here in the region. People working at and near TD Ameritrade hope the same. What will happen to TD Ameritrade's Omaha headquarters and the 2,400 people working there? Monday's confirmation that Charles Schwab plans to buy TD Ameritrade has a lot of reaction.
It was kind of like, oh no. But yeah, that's not a good thing. I mean, if they close that building and all those people move somewhere, of course it's going to hurt business a little bit.
From salons to restaurants to bars, these businesses benefit from TD Ameritrade's traffic. While the company says business is as usual until regulators approve the $26 billion deal, those working nearby are thinking of their neighbors.
I feel for the people that work there because I cannot imagine what it's like to have your career or where you're living or where you're going to end up living kind of up in the air right now.
A lot of people get jobs there. I know quite a few of my clients work there, so it's pretty sad and just kind of, especially around this time of year with Christmas coming up.
We've only talked to a handful of our regulars at any sort of detail, and they all seem very optimistic about what's going on.
TD Ameritrade says staffing decisions will be part of the integration planning process, which has not started. Some employees did tell me off camera they hope some jobs will stay in Omaha and that they have time to plan accordingly. Nearby businesses are trying to stay positive too.
It's got to be a perfectly good building. And if maybe they don't stay and they don't keep people here with jobs, then maybe somebody will go in there anyway.
Now, neither Omaha Mayor Gene Stothert nor the Greater Omaha Chamber interviewed with me today on the proposed TD Ameritrade plans. In a statement, the mayor did say she wants to speak with the CEO of TD Ameritrade to understand how that merger will impact employees and the company's presence in Omaha, but he was not available today. The Greater Omaha Chamber President David Brown says in this statement, there is always opportunity and change, and there is no doubt that these highly skilled employees will find themselves contributing to the Omaha greater community in one way or another. Brown is convinced there is a path to employment for any TD Ameritrade employees who loses a job. Julie, back to you.